Hey there, gang. This may be the most important video I've ever shared because I'm going to try to encapsulate 32 years of professional experience into a few minutes, so stick with me. I hope you will save this and potentially share it to your friends because you might be able to come back and use it as your toolbox. All right, let's go. Number one, if you're looking to get rich, do not go into the music business. If you're looking to be famous, do not go into the music business. There are easier ways to do that, folks, and probably there's more money and more fame in other avenues. But if music is in your heart and your soul and it's more important to you than breathing, go for it and do it. But do it all out and make sure that you're constantly working at your craft because this business is brutal. Absolutely brutal. It's like a jackboot on your neck and they'll keep grinding you into the dirt. And if you get up, they'll do it to you again. However, if you keep working at your craft, you can make a decent living over a long period of time. You may not get rich, you may not get famous, but what's more important, being great at what you do or trying to get famous and rich? Well, 98.6% of people in this business do not get famous and do not get rich, but that doesn't mean they don't make a decent living, and that doesn't mean they're not doing what they love every day. So you have to work very, very hard at it, and you have to be relentless. You don't have to be annoying, you just have to be relentless. But do not go into this business if you're looking for riches, because this business is more about the music, really, for people on the working level from day to day. And that means you're looking for love and excellence. And if you can bring love and excellence together every day and keep getting better, you will have a career in the music business. You just might not get famous and you might not get rich, but hopefully you'll be able to pay your bills. If you're really good, it matters, and just keep getting better. Okay, number two, co-writing. Yes, I know, like some people don't like to co-write, but there's several reasons why you should do it. Number one, as soon as you step into a room with someone else, you're doubling your chances of that song getting heard, seen, or cut. If you're in a room with two other people, you're tripling your chances, et cetera, et cetera. Those people have friends, those people have associates, those people have connections in the business. They'll know about you, they'll hear the song. Those people want that song to be heard or get cut, get on the radio, whatever. So writing with other people is a great way to A, make friends, and B, make more connections. You'll have a better chance of your songs getting heard and people realizing your talent and what you have to offer. Also, it means you have other people in the room to make the editing process quicker. You know how it is, right? You're sitting in your room, you're working on a song for days or months or maybe even years because we're also self-critical. What if you have other people in the room that are that way too, but they don't have the emotional attachment to the ideas that you have? That means that they'll hopefully, and usually this works out, be honest with you and offer their constructive, unbiased opinion and criticism to you to go, yeah, well, that last idea you had good, but this one's not so great, but how about this? And then you go, oh, wow, yeah, that's great. I wouldn't have thought of that. And boom, it starts snowballing and you get there faster. You're not as critical. The internal editor is sort of turned off, or at least not as heightened, and you get more done and you'll get it done faster. So that's another reason you want to co-write. Do not shut yourself off at home. It's very important to get involved with other people. You can still write songs for yourself. You can still write songs at home on your own. That doesn't mean you have to stop, but it just makes it go faster. And one more thing. Sometimes when you're writing with other people, the benefit is you're not writing from a singular position. right? A singular emotional position that's all yours. You're writing from a broader position because those people want to get the song cut. Those people want to get the song noticed. They want to get it heard. And sometimes I've pitched many songs in my career to artists that I know personally, and they're like, yeah, man, that one's just too close to the bone. Meaning they got what I was going for, but it was too personal. Yes, this happens. And when you're in a co-writing situation, having not such a singular one focal point of view makes the song more universal. So that's point number 2, co-write and why you should do it. And point number 3, you need to get out. You need to get up off the couch, out of your den, out of your basement, out of your bedroom. You need to go out and mingle with people. You need to meet people in the business. You need to interact with them. You need to make friends. You have to do the scene. I know. I hate it too, but I did it for so many years that now I don't have to do it. I can talk to you, right? So get out. Like Nashville's a music town. New York, LA, all music towns. You got to get out and meet people. You got to do the do. You can't sit at home because I can't tell you in a music town how many people you are going to meet on a day-to-day, week-by-week basis that are going to be important to your career. The friendships, the connections you make where somebody's like, you see somebody playing in a club and go, wow, that, maybe it's not even the artist themselves. Maybe it's like, wow, that guitar player, she would get my music. I should hire her. Or you're looking for a drummer and you see a bunch of acts, but there's one, or, you're sitting there and you're hanging out at the bar and you're like, wow, that was a great song. Person next to you is like, yeah, I wrote that one. You know what I mean? And then there'll be industry people there. They'll see you. Yeah, you got to look good. You got to do the whole thing. I get it. It's a pain in the butt, but you have to do it. And furthermore, in this vein, you have to play shows. Nobody is going to sign you to a record deal unless they see you play live. It's been that way since the beginning of time. I don't care how great you are. I don't care how good your music is or the productions you've done are so mind-bogglingly brilliant. Unless they see you play live, they're not going to put money behind you. They're banks. And banks don't give you money unless they have collateral. And part of that collateral is, can you pull it off live? Can you command an audience? Can you move an audience? Can you hold them in the palm of your hand? Can your personality come through? Can you last for an entire show? And can the pace be equivalent for that entire show to where, you have an arc to the show, but you're still like building and the audience is moving with you and swaying and staying with your every breath. You have to play live and you have to be able to command an audience or you're not going to get signed. You're not even if you're not interested in being signed, it's the only way to get your music out there ultimately. The last final plateau for you is going out and performing and presenting your music live that really connects with people. They may like the record version better, but they'll like you better if they see you live. And again, you won't get signed unless you can do that really well. All right, so that's it in a nutshell. I hope it didn't go on too long. Save it, use it as your toolbox, come back to it, share it. This is what you got to do. Trust me, 32 years of experience, it doesn't change. All right, go knock them dead.